Yo.
Holy shit, boys. Yeah. Yeah. We make so much forward progress with technology. And then the simplest thing, hey, I just want to record my friend, want to hear what he says, I want to hear what I say, then play it back, hear what we both say, and we can't do
No.
it.
For privacy reasons, who gives a shit? You guys, we're being watched by everybody anyways. There's no privacy anymore.
Fucking hell. But we're here. We are here.
Yeah, man. Shoot, it was a crazy week, so I'm like sitting here. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get in the pocket. Like, it always takes me a second to like get amped to record. I'm like, I don't want to just like sit here and push the red button and just be like, Then I'm like, you know what? I bet you JC's probably doing the same thing, and you actually were.
Well, I mean, like, dude, most years I kind of skimp out in the playoff times because like you're traveling for holidays or whatever. But this year, I don't just the schedule, I guess. But it's like shit. The Tuesday and Christmas is still 2 days away. The matchup just wrapped up. I can get this done. Like so, today is the day. I had to do it today, and I had the same issue with like the matchups not being able to preview yet. But I'm gonna push through it. So is what it is. But this is a hockey show, so fuck football.
No, 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 don't say that. I love it. I love it. But yeah, I'll start off the same way. I wish I could do. I wonder if I actually play the song if you could actually hear it just to, get me oriented. Uh, can you hear this if I play it? That's Can you hear that?
I'm imagining
Just fake
it.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, fuck it.
The
Welcome
paid
on in,
actor. They did
everybody.
the same thing for me at the Morongo commercial. I didn't even hear that, but I was grooving.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Dude, I missed that Morongo commercial. All right. Anyways, welcome on in, everybody. Ockey Budz, episode 152. I'm your host, Drew Taylor, and with me today is JC, the commissioner of the Triple G FL Ockey League. What's up, buddy?
Not a whole lot, man. Just greasing these last couple days of work. Crack the laptop open, fire off a couple emails, mostly do podcast stuff. So,
Busy day, dude. Busy day.
yeah, yeah. Both the kids are home while Jackie's at work and they're both sick. So that part is tough.
What do you have them tied down to a bed or something like that? How are they not bugging you?
Cole is crying in his crib right now, trying to put him down for a nap, and Bryce is just watching hours of Paw Patrol.
Dude, nice. I binged that. That's actually what we need for the podcast. You and I should just both have baby monitors and we can
Let me out of this crib.
Yeah, so I was saying I'm just sitting here like writing up my notes and I'm like, all right, let me get this in because we're hosting people tomorrow and then and Christmas Day gonna be busy. So I'm like, I don't know if I can get this out. And sucks doing I mean, the best time for me is the mornings. But it sucks doing a podcast for the week that was a week after it happened, right? Everybody, like, it'd be nice to drop it on a Monday or Tuesday, but it just so happens to be that case. And with it being a lighter week, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna get after it. So we are here today. And but before we dive into hockey, like how like I texted you, Crow and ET are dogs, dude. We gotta talk football for a second.
Yeah, I wrote ET off. Not even like I didn't write him off. I just didn't even. I was talking to Croto. I just like sent my congratulatory thing to him and was like, "Hey man, good luck against Elder." Because I don't I like I didn't even look at the score. I was just like, "Oh, Elder's a super team."
Yeah. Dude, but arguably Crab's kind of a super team right now. I mean, not even right now. If you look at his roster, he's got a fucking stacked lineup, and then the fact that he's got so many picks, it's like, dude, how did this guy make this team, this monster?
I never felt so doomed in like an important fantasy matchup. Literally, like what off the rip, like both my quarterbacks injured first quarter. So I'm like, all right, my team is already not good, but it doesn't matter. It really didn't matter what my team did because every player on Crow's team scored touchdowns. Some of them 2 touchdowns, one of them 3 touchdowns. The whole Sunday was just like, oh, Chase Brown, 3 touchdowns in the third fucking quarter. Right? Yeah, good. Yeah, great.
Then even if one of those guys gets 3 touchdowns, you're like, all right, it's gonna be a hard week this week. But to have
Right.
three
Yeah.
guys get just tons of touchdowns, you're like, dude, I'm happy if I just get one from one of my guys. So
I was
Fuck.
just completely fucked.
You know what's bumming for me? I'm like, dude, I'm watching. I had a little bit of money on which didn't work out. Baker Mayfield fucked me, but I was watching that game trying to get some passing yards, and I'm watching Mike Evans catch all these passes, and I'm like, dude, I needed this all season long. That would have been so nice and I'm like, I'm wondering like how much time he has left because I'm like, would anybody give up a second rounder for Mike Evans? Like, I kind of need wide receivers, but I also need like the next wave of wide receivers. So. I don't know. I'm like, does he have enough in him? He's kind of old.
He's up there, but I think his play style is kind of like, I don't know. It seems like he can go for at least a couple more years. Who knows?
We'll see. He's falling apart, apparently, you know. Um, but yeah, dude, not much has happened in my life since the last episode. We typically what I do, right, is I do like the just a Drew update, then do a funny face, which I have a good funny face, so you'll have to pull that up. And then I'll do matchup number 11, some awards, and matchup number 12. Now, if at any point you got to drop, that's totally fine. I'll just record here to the ethos. But
Yeah.
that's the normal, that's what I do normally. So,
Yeah. Hey.
but nothing really on the docket here because I just recorded not too long ago. We saw the baby yesterday with the sonogram. Everything's going well. Baby's almost 3 pounds now. Dude, I think actually we're gonna miss having a baby buddy for you by one day. So I guess the plan is for her to induce by the 5th if he's not here already. So he probably will either be here on the 5th or maybe one more day. I'll be on your birthday and Sikorsky's birthday.
Oh dang, yeah. Cole's 3'8" too.
That's
My
crazy.
younger son. Yeah, stack them up.
The marathon, right? But that's the
Yeah.
only real update for us was just seeing that little guy and then um watching football yesterday, dude. Big shout out to ET for that parlay. So he put everything. He was like, "Here's my picks, and then here's a nice little parlay." I was like, "Fuck it, I'm parlaying it all," and it worked out great. So that was a good bounce back. I needed that. I needed that big time. Did you have it? You said you're not having so much success at the book lately, right?
No, I'm getting fucking crushed. I'm not close to losing all my profits, but like it's becoming a conversation. If I keep trying to win it back, like I will soon be risking all my profits. If I don't want to, but I think I might. I don't know.
You don't want to go from having like a profitable season to being like, yeah, I only lost 500 or I only lost a grand. You're
Yeah,
like, oh, but I was up so much.
I know, dude. It all started. I don't know if you watched that Oregon James Madison game, but like that one just crushed my fucking soul. I was so pissed
Did you
that
have
I
the
went
spread?
hard to make. Yeah, 20 and a half points. They're kicking the shit out of them. They're up by like 30 in the third quarter. And then James Madison just started trying all hard and scored the covering touchdown with like 40 seconds left. I'm like, fucking bullshit. And I got so mad that I started betting poorly to make up for it. And now we are where we are. And I've lost
Oh
like four in
no.
a row.
Oh,
So,
he's on his heels big time. Oh man,
oh, yeah.
welcome to my world, dude. I had a huge Sunday and I'm still down by like many digits, many digits. But
Yeah.
I told you this. I had this. This never really happens, but I opened up the app and I had more money in it, and I'm like, holy cow! And I guess there was like
Oh, yeah.
this other parlay that I had going, and it had Henderson on New York or New England, and then I also had Lamar Jackson, and they both left early. Well, like they were only two legs in that, and every other leg hit. So all of a sudden, I get this pretty good payout, and I'm like, all right, early exits for the win. I'll take this.
Yeah,
Still
that's it.
down 1,500 though, so.
Yeah. Those prop apps are sick with the hooking you up for injuries. It's not the case for like the normal offshore books, but yeah, it saves your ass. It saved mine a couple times, so definitely nice.
Dude, if I'm doing this terribly, they're probably making a killing off some other schmucks, dude. Some other
Oh,
like
for sure.
imagine
You're an average dickhead. Yeah. I'm betting like an average dickhead right now. It's crazy how fast it changes. For a while I couldn't lose and I felt like I could like see things, be like, yeah, yeah, that's a good shot at hitting. Right now I have that same feeling and they're just getting torched. And I knew I was fucked when I texted the group chat yesterday. I said, hey, how are we feeling about Jonathan Taylor over 99 and a half yards? And Dilly's like, no, dude, like they're gonna stack the box and he probably won't run that much. And I was immediately like, that's a good point. Let me go cash it out. Let me go cancel it because I already put it in like a fucking dumbass. Then I couldn't cancel it. So I'm just that fucking meme I sent you of like the John Cena stranglehold. And I
Yeah.
felt like that the whole game. I was like, I'm so doomed all day. The game hasn't even started. Just
Yeah. Damn, dude, that sucks. And that I didn't hit that parlay that I had for him either. He didn't get the yards, and that was a great call out
yeah.
by Dilly. I just figured like he pops one run and
That's
he'll
what
be
I'd
good.
like. And he was close on a couple. Like a
Yeah.
couple more, one tackle, you're like, oh, cool. I've got 80 yards in the second quarter. I'm probably good, but didn't happen. Niners defense played actually pretty well.
Well, their
They
center
haven't.
went down. The Colts
Yeah.
center went down the first drive, and I'm like, oh, that's not your center. And like,
Yeah.
like Philip Rivers just had a week to get to get to familiar with his butt. Like, that's not good. That's not good. I mean, but hey, I did cash in on Rivers. I had a $10 bet that cashed out 125 because I did I Rivers over 200 yards, over 25 yards in the first quarter. I was like, that's easy because and then he had
He
two
was slinging.
touchdowns. Yeah, and
Yeah,
I'm like,
especially
he's
on a scripted drive, like oh, he was cutting them up. And Niners pass D sucks. So.
I feel like yeah, they really do. Honestly, they're gonna struggle, but their offense is money right now. Like
Right now it's on. So
they said they haven't punted since like November is whatever what I
yeah.
saw. And I'm like, oh
I
shit,
was
that's pretty
I
good.
was watching with our boys, Johnny and David, and my dad in David's backyard. And when they said that, David's mind was just blown. I was like, "Oh, we had a bye week, and there's really only two games." It's like
Since
that's a
November
long fucking time.
2024.
Yeah.
They've never punted in franchise history. Well, hey, to transition back,
Bring it
Wilga
on back.
doesn't listen to the pod, guys. Wilga doesn't listen. He texted me. I gotta just gotta call this out. He texted me and he goes, "Hey man, just got your mom's Christmas card. Congratulations on the baby." I'm like, that was
You don't listen to podcasts, but you still pay attention to fucking Christmas cards.
I was like, thanks, man. The Ockey Budz found out months ago, but I appreciate it. Just the side jab. He's like, oh man,
I
I've
get
been busy, sir.
all my info USPS. That's where I get it, baby.
I love I love guilt tripping people into listening to my podcast.
Yeah, well, if he listened, dude, he for sure would have joined the ranks of people that have attempted to break my nose with all the shit I say about Giselle just running his shit.
Hey, that's the fact. Like he's asleep at the wheel. But honestly, in this episode 152 it's a Wilgo episode. He's gonna get an award here. That's not the poopy. It's kind of impressive.
Fuck, dude.
Gotta tease that.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully he starts listening. If not, we're down to 10 listeners, guys. But no, speaking of listeners, I gotta shout out my buddy Alex again. He texted me yesterday. He's like, "Hey, thanks for the shout out on the pod." So he's actually been tuning in every week, and I'm like, "Listen, if there's ever a spot opens up, we'd love to have you." He's like, "I tried fantasy hockey once. I gave up after 2 weeks. It's a lot." I'm like, "All right, I get it.
Do not join this league then.
Do not join because you're gonna be in a guppy in a sea full of sharks for sure." So, um. And then Boyer Bowl Mania, I had this on my notes, just like the fun updates. That's been fucking awesome. Dude, I'm so glad I did that this year.
This one, I'm clawing back. I had a horrific start, but I'm clawing back.
Were you still at 18th? When I wrote this down, you were in 18th. Did you win some back yesterday?
No, I don't know about yesterday, but I was like in the percentile of the whole country. I was like 30th percentile, which is pretty fucking bad. Now I'm up in the 60s, so I'm just an average fucking Joe now. So,
There you go. There you go. What
let
am
me check
I?
though.
How many guys are in this? Like 40?
Not sure right now. I'm
I'm
6-6. That's so bad on just picking winners. Be 500 is fucking terrible.
well, I'm
I'm
four
in
and eight.
17th place,
I'm four and
almost at
eight,
the
and I'm in
bottom.
11th. So how's
What the
that look?
hell? Yeah, you're winning the important ones.
Yeah. Yeah, this has been so much fun. Okay, so there's probably like 30 people in this. This is great.
24.
I'm gonna try to get more. Yeah, there you go, 24. I'm gonna try to get more guys out here involved next year. I think James might be interested, but I know my buddy Kyle and Alan would be interested in this. It's fun.
Yeah.
Just makes everything a little bit more. Because what sucks about betting on college football is I can't get all the prop bets like I do on NFL. And betting on NFL is the best because you can pick yards for quarterbacks and stuff. And obviously the book can't handle like all of those prop bets. But I wish for like the SEC or the Big Ten, you could do like Big 12 or something like that. You could do prop bets and get more granular. I'm on DraftKings, so you can't do it, but you just have to pick like team totals, overs, who's
Oh,
gonna
really?
win. Money line. Yeah, I can't get in there.
Price Picks has them, I think.
Yeah, that's Price
But
Picks' thing is like pick over or under, basically, right? That's basically it for them. Touchdowns or yards, things like that.
yeah, they got a whole yeah. Yeah.
Well, Big Nate is in third place in that, so be watching him to see if an Ockey Bud wins the boy or Bowl Mania.
We would all do well to just tail Big Nate's bets.
Dude, I do that. I tailed the Aggies. I put a buck 60 on
Oh yeah,
them.
not the Aggies. You're too close to that shit. You listen to
Damn it.
Wiki.
I've tailed him. I tailed him almost every time, and every time I tail him, I fucking fail. So now I'm tailing ET. He's my horse. No pressure, Evan. Um, okay, so
Wild tail.
yeah, he's like, "Oh fuck, I want to text this, but Drew might get mad."
Six time anytime TD parlay going.
Yeah, this is a lock. It's a lock. Um, we had a trade this week. So getting into the league, we had a trade with the everybody loves Raymond is wheeling and dealing this season. He gets Sveshnikov from Chippendales, and Chippendales gets UC Saros.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
good skater, pretty good skater. Guy's probably underperforming a little bit, maybe just a slight bit for a goalie who definitely is underperforming. What do you think of this trade, JC?
It's tough. I think I would rather have Saros this year, just because the goalies he's strong. He's the 10th ranked goalie. And Svechnikov being a left wing averaging 3.5 points, you can kind of grab that value on the wire. I will say he had a really slow start to the season. I remember like he didn't register a point or some shit
Yeah, he's
for
warming
like
up.
yeah. So it could be one of those well timed ones. If so, I got this even at best. Um, but I would rather have UC Saros on my team.
Yeah, I kind of agree. It depends on like what I haven't looked into their teams yet, like what each person needed. But
Yeah,
if you needed a goalie and you're willing to give up Sheznikov and you get Saros back in the day was like, no, he's a lock. I'm not trading that
yeah,
guy at all. And he seems to have picked it up a little bit as of late. But I think this is not a nothing burger trade. It's just I think it's a
no,
pretty all fair, even trade. No one gets fleeced unless someone ends up on the IR.
yeah, yeah.
So
Hey,
I mean,
when you're talking about the fleece alert trade and you keep bringing my trade up, I would just really appreciate it if you included a little bit of praise for Dustin Wolf, just moving forward.
all right, too much focus on Hyman. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, yeah, Hyman's good, but I mean, Dustin Wolf is part of the deal.
Yeah, I know. I don't really believe in gingers, so it just they don't exist.
Hyman's like halfway to Ginger, dude.
Is he? Did you just trade for two gingers?
I made that up. He's got brown hair.
Yeah, Wolf's been doing pretty good. I guess I just kind of wrote him off because Calgary's in the bottom of the pack, but he's their steady Eddie in the net. So yeah, yeah. You really fleeced him this time. Look at those fucking ears, dude, on
What a
Wolf, man.
cunty move. I'm like, well, let's go back and talk about my trade from 6 weeks ago, dude. Come on.
Dude, it doesn't help when you click on Dustin Wolf's picture and then he just got the Flames logo behind his head. It just looks like his hair is on fire.
Fucking hell, dude. He's from hell.
Redhead, redhead with the flames. Uh, he literally looks like his hair is just flowing in the wind right there behind him. So funny. All right, let's get into the funny face of the week. This is going to be a goalie. This is fun doing it with somebody actually like live here. So go to the goalies. Go to Tampa Bay, or excuse me, what's Toronto. Go to Toronto.
Oh, hold on. So I'm not going to one of our teams. It's someone that's not on a team, so I got to go to free
Yeah, I always
agents.
I always go to the wire and then just click all so you can see anybody. But this guy is on the wire. He is on the wire.
Pro team. It takes a couple keystrokes here. Hold on. Toronto. I'm sorry, I'm ruining the production of this fantastic show.
You got dial up over there. Hold on.
Looking at 5 goalies.
All right, look at Dennis Hillaby, dude. Looks like Dennis Hillbilly.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, who does he look like? He looks like
well, he looks 100% Amish, right?
yeah, with the fucking 5 head.
Five head and that beard, dude. He looks like he settled the Americas in 1600. A little Quaker Oats alert.
He's got a little bit of that guy from what is it, Accepted, that wants to blow shit up with his mind.
Yeah, he just looks like he's got that 100-mile stare, and he's never seen an electronic device before in his
Oh
life.
my God, dude. How does a helmet fit on that fucking dome?
Like this guy looks like he actually murders sinners because he believes Christ is coming again. Um, he's got a
We gonna
shitty
kill
beard.
you, boy.
He's in a shitty hairline. He looks like oh yeah, put this down. He looks like a type of guy who can handcraft a furnace for sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Builds
Or
things.
a or a moonshine still. Either
Yeah,
or.
yeah, with his hot cousin. Dennis Hillbilly, dude. Look at this guy.
9 games started, 2 wins. Tough look for old Dennis.
West Virginia called and wants their goalie back. All right, let's get into it. That was fun. The funny face segment is one of my favorites. I do miss the post production, right? But at least I could still do the funny face and keep that going because it's good to make fun of guys' faces in the league. And my face is punchable. You can make fun of it anytime you want. But I got rid of those gap teeth just to make sure there's one less thing you can make fun of with my face. All right. Well, it's fun talking with you after I deliver a blow to you, man. At matchup number 11, I stay hot with my sixth straight win against you. LARPins show of force against R40. Ryan takes another L. LARPins stay very tough. Evan, poor fucking Evan, loses a non-listening Wilga. He loses to a non-listening Wilga. That's just a shame. It gets from bad to worse for Evan. Curse Breakers just kicking ass and taking names right now. So Curse Breakers, even though they only have one win in a row, but they're still a tough team. Like they're tough right now. They lost
Yeah.
when they lost last week. It was a big loss. They had over 200 points. Dolla Skrill is Dolla Kill, 2 goals. Second in goals. Dolla Skrill has second in goals. They have the most assists and the most goalie wins. So most goalie wins, most assists, second in goals. Dolla Skrill is fucking killing it. And then Chippendales, they win a tough battle against Parsons, and
That was a high scoring deal there.
it's always interesting when you see two guys facing off against each other and they make a trade midweek. They're like, "Hey, I've been looking at your team a lot this week, and there's a guy I like on there."
This guy's pissed me off. I need him on my team. Yeah.
So let's talk about our matchup. Go matchup number 11. Talk about the losing team first. Your team, JC.
Thanks.
Yeah, 47 points coming from your goaltending. Hofer? Is it Hofer or Hoffer?
I say Hall of Famer.
Almost smooth move for you, dude. If you would have beat me, this is a contender. He got 21 points, big pickup for you with you pretty good at getting those spot start shutouts, man. What's up with that?
Yeah, but I had the Midas touch for a little bit, ran out of luck, but you know what? We're marching on.
You had 167 points coming from your skaters, 27 points from Jason Robertson. This guy is fucking sick. And Dallas is nice, dude. Nice.
Fucking Nick Blankenberg might as well put up a fucking blank. He's booted.
Yeah.
He's cut.
Yeah, Blankenberg. Yeah, emphasis on the blank for sure. Dylan Cousins. I messed up last week. Dylan Cousins isn't the person with the most punchable face. It's Nick Cousins. So wrong Cousins on there last week.
So just He's just a nice guy. He's just getting punched.
Yeah, it's my bad, dude. 22 points coming from him. Morgan Geeky is one of the best goal scorers in the league now. 22 points coming from him. Rupe Hintz with a nice 20 points as well. So you had 5 skaters over 20 points. That's a tough loss because you put up a lot of points. My team's hot right now. So yeah. And anything you want to say for your team?
Not we ran into a buzzsaw, but vibes are high. Everyone's chipping in. Playing the worst team in the fucking group this week. A little bit of funky business with Christmas and all that. So hopefully that doesn't hurt us. But I think we can beat up on ET's outfit.
Poor Russia. But I will say this on Thursday, I was up by 50 and you had a big comeback on Thursday. Made it very interesting. Otherwise, it was going to be a blowout.
Yeah, but I knew it was like what do you call that? I knew you're gonna like snap back because you had a weak Thursday, but a loaded Friday. So it's like, oh, I didn't put enough in the bank because it's like the jackass hand coming around the corner.
Yeah, and you knew it's there too. You're like, oh shit, I have to walk through this
High
door.
five.
I had only 23 points coming from my goaltending, so a light goaltending week, but 216 points coming from my skaters. So really, really, Leon Draisaitl held it down, 35 points where he belongs at the top of my team. Sam Reinhart, I'm heavy right wings right now. Like there's times I don't know who to start right wing. Problem for me, right? 28 points from him. Sam Bennett, he had a game where he had like 10 shots on goal in one game. So talk about throwing money on that. 25 points from him. Martin Nietzsche's having one of the best seasons of his life now, loving it with McKinnon. 20 points for him. And Zadorov had some penalty minutes, had an assist. I love Zadorov. He's a mean motherfucker. 20 points from him. I'm gonna get to Brink a shout out as well. 18 points, but we'll round up 20 points from him. So I had a pretty damn good skating week. My team stays hot, and it was nice to get a win after having such a lead. I was like, please get this W. Don't blow this 50-point lead. That's gonna suck. So six game win streak for me. JC looks to bounce back next week.
Yes, sir. Isn't Stamkos frustrating this season? It's like, dude, just improve a little bit and you'll fucking stick on a team.
Oh, I know. I had him. He got an assist for me, and then I dropped him because I think
Yeah.
it just didn't make sense in my schedule. I wasn't going to play him at all, and he kind of stays consistent. So he's starting to pick it up a little bit. I think he got picked.
Fifth round pick for Wilga, auto draft. Then Ramblers had him, then Bang Bros. Now he's on Everybody Loves Raymond.
He's in contention for the whore of the league, the season, whatever. What did we call it last year? The guy who's been around the league.
I don't know, league slut or something.
League slut. Yeah. There's somebody out there that's been on like 6 of the 12 teams, just getting a taste of every single. All right.
Lipstick. Yeah, never mind.
Dylan LARPins, man. LARPins 9-2 this season, just running through the first round. So this basically was the wrap up of the first round, right? Like everybody's played everybody now, and matchup number 12, we restart, we play everybody again. So 9-2 running through this league is pretty fucking impressive. I mean, Adam Christensen's team is fucking deadly. Nice to a gunfight is, like I say it's a water gunfight or a BB gun fight when he's shitty, and then he's a rocket launcher when he's good. He wasn't terrible this week. He had 190 points, but yeah, he just, like you said, ran into a buzzsaw with Dylan LARPins, man. Holy shit.
Yeah. Nice to a fun fight. That's how much of a muffin team that is.
30 points from his goaltending. Talk about the losing team first. 30 points coming from his goaltending, 160 points from his skaters, a lot of points from Tim Stutzel, 40 points from Tim Stutzel. That's enough for 2 guys. Ryan O'Reilly, 23 points. Justin Falk, surprising 21 points. And that was it. So very top heavy. Didn't have a lot from the bottom end of his team. I see Quentin Byfield on his team. Dude, Quentin Byfield has 19 points in 34 games. Like, not what we thought. As Kings fans, the Kings fans in this league, a little depressed with his performance. He's not able to.
He hasn't registered a hockey point in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games
since November. He hasn't.
Yeah.
He hasn't scored a
point.
Don't
fucking say that around David Box.
He hasn't scored a point since the four netters punted. Oh man, that's funny.
I'm gonna
Um,
mark that I'm interested in him just to fuck with him.
oh yeah. So I don't know what to say. I don't think Knights of the Gunfight has the juice this season, even though he had a pretty good matchup where he scored 190. I just think there's better teams. If he sneaks into the playoffs, good. He's gonna have something's gonna have to like Marner's gonna have to go on an absolute tear, and I don't know. Does
This
he?
guy,
Is he like?
he's not making the playoffs, dude.
I don't think
Come
so. I don't think so. Talk about the winning team, 35 points, 36 points coming from the goaltending. Mackenzie Blackwood does not lose. I talked about this last episode. He's
Yeah.
11 wins on 12 games started. He's only lost one game this season since he's been in net. 18 points coming from him. And then a nice waiver pickup, Alex Lyon. Alex Lyon looks like he's fucking, he's got a,
Damn.
he
Damn.
looks intense. Go look at Alex Lyon, guys. Those eyes are very intense, dude.
Yeah, he's like from the hillbilly family, but he made it out and lives in the city now.
He's got the same eyes as Nick Reiner. Sorry,
Oh
bad,
man.
bad, bad get. But the Buffalo Sabres 6 wins in a row, and I think Lions in the clear number one right now. So that's a really
Yeah.
nice pickup for LARPins who needed goaltending. Picks him up, dude. This team got even
Well
deadlier
timed.
if Lions can stay. He can fight their way back into a playoff spot, this team's going to be deadly from the back end too. Dylan Larpins. So
You know what's crazy is as I click on him now, he's day to day. Zach Werenski, he's
where
been
is he?
around a long time. I think he had a pretty stellar year last year, I want to say. Like he was in the talks for Norris, kind of not out of nowhere, but his career hasn't been that crazy. Leading his fucking team in scoring this week, number 2 ranked D man on the fucking Blue Jackets, 5.3 points average. Like, what a fucking player.
He's they were just talking about him on Chicklets. I just listened in this morning. He's got the most goals on the team for the Blue Jackets. More goals than anybody on the
14.
Blue Jackets. That's probably not
Jesus
good for
Christ.
Blue Jackets, but
Yeah,
we'll
Fantilli, get off your fucking ass.
you got Ventilli, don't you?
No, I drafted him. I kicked his ass off my team.
But I mean, you look at this team and like look at the Larpins, right? Werenski has 35 points, defenseman. Nathan McKinnon, like good luck with 33 points. Then Mort Sider, they were talking about all these guys on Chicklets. Darlene, he look at the defense. 4 of his top 5 players are defensemen right now this week. So it's like even when you got Gaudier or Larkin have an off week, like and Dorofeyev is not playing that great because Jack Eichel's out right now. But once Eichel comes back, those power play points go up. Like, dude, I don't know. This team's gonna be really fucking hard to beat. Anybody can beat anybody in this week, right? Except for Evan, he can't beat anybody. Yeah, but I mean, it's built from the ground up, and I don't know. So let's say Werenski 35 points, Nathan McKinnon 33 points, Mort Sider 26 points, and then everybody else chipping in, getting it done. So he had like 2 players in the 30s, 4 players over 20. Like it's just this is a great team. Chef's kiss to
Very
Dylan.
well rounded.
So we'll see how it shapes out the second round, but I don't know. It's looking good. Now, not looking good. We're going to go right into Russia. Russia does absolutely stuck. I don't even know. It's Antarctica now. It's not even like Estonia. I think Kazakhstan will put out a better team than Evan right now. So it's tough. He loses by 2 points. So, however much parity there is for him in the football league, it's just not working out for him in fantasy. So he needs to shut off this podcast. You get a free pass, Evan, not to listen. Tune into Triple GFL. You're gonna have a much better time listening to that because you fall short. And if you look at Evan's lineup or his matchup that week, he gets 52 points on Sunday, does his best to come back, but Wilga holds him off. He gets 28 points, so Wilga holds him off by just an inch, and
This
Evan
is just
falls short.
a different Wilga too. I see here Wilga uses all 3 of his acquisitions, which might be a teaser for an award segment here. But I mean, in what world has Wilga used all 3 matchup acquisitions before? Like Evans just got to be punching the air.
Yeah, I didn't know you could set your lineup to auto pickups. It's auto wire. No, yeah. And talk about the losing team a little deeper here. Evan did try his best. Like I said, 38 points, almost 39 coming from his goaltending. Jake Ottinger and Shesterkin did their best. Jacob Dubez is not great anymore. He used to be really good. I think he's taken a step back.
Yeah.
Doesn't play as much. So Evans got two steady goalies, but he went too hard on the goalies in the draft, and he's paying for it in those forwards. 130 points coming from his forwards. Nugent Hopkins leads his team with 26 points. Tomas Hertl 20 points, and that was it. Nobody else broke 20 points. You only had maybe like three guys around the 20-point range. That's just not going to get it done. Stuart Skinner goes from bad to worse. So talking about the winning team here, you got Wilga Silver Acres Rest Home, 41 points from him. Thatcher Demko comes back and he gets 21 points, so that's nice. And then Wilga gets 130 points from his scores, but very top heavy from Wilga. Philip Forsberg with almost 40 points. Macklin Celebrini 28 points, and then Brock Nelson 20 points, which we'll talk about Brock Nelson later. But Woga squeaks it out, and he has like only three guys that really did, or four guys that really did a lot. Everybody else did like virtually nothing.
Sounds like
So,
Wilga.
hey Ryan Ford, I'm looking at you right now. How does it feel to have the same record as Wilga? 4-7. Pound the steering wheel, man. While you at it. Who else is 4-7? Oh, dude, Big Nate. Big Nate 4-7.
Yeah. That was tough. That's tough.
Surprisings. All right, well, but that's enough of that. I mean, this week was kind of a nothing burger. Evan stays cold, and Wilga stays barely lukewarm, like this coffee I'm drinking.
Same, fucking same. You ever been to Catalina?
Is that the Catalina fucking wine mixer? It's Curse Breakers, second week in a row over 200 points. Maybe third week, I don't know, but he gets a win. Beats up on Chanel East Coast. We won't spend too much time on this one because it was an ass kicking, but Chanel East Coast just falls short. Talk about the losing team. Had a pretty good goalie week. The 40 points coming from his goaltending, only 121 points coming from his skaters. All of it came from Brady Tkachuk with almost 40 points. Nobody else broke 20. So really, this week was a bad week for Chanel East Coast, but a good week for Brady Tkachuk.
Yeah.
Surprising with the Curse Breakers, 12 points coming from the goaltending, but 194 points coming from his skaters. Dude, nobody, and I mean nobody, not the dog Nate McKinnon, nobody is hotter than Connor McDavid right now. 48 points coming from Connor McDavid. If you click on him and you look at the game log, it's just, oh God, it's just so nice everywhere. Just goals, assists, goals, assists. Whew. Guy gets 20 points a game. Matt Boldy with 31 points, Robert Thomas with 21 points, and Charlie McAvoy with 20 points. So, anything you want to say about the Curse Breakers right now, JC?
No, I was busy typing a message to the fantasy chat. I said we're live on the show, and if they have any call-in questions.
Dude, that's great. Yeah, field them, dude. Field them.
One of it is not even about hockey. Like, what do I do when my tire is flat? This is a good one. I'll take this one, AT. I'll take this one.
I got a pain in my tooth. Can you help? It's not what we're asking for.
Now, Curse Breakers, another team with a tough start that's kind of inching their way back. I'd say I'm proud of the boy, but he wins this league once in a while, so I can't really support this behavior.
Yeah, I know. I'm right there with you. It's hard to root for him. I mean, he's a great guy, so it's easy to root for the guy, but you don't want to have just this back and forth between Gilroy and Texas with Big Nate and him. So I think though this trade for Matt Boldy, dude, he traded for Matt Boldy a week ago, and Matt Boldy gets 32 points on his team. So I don't know. He's got a lot of good skaters. I think Robert Thomas is underperforming. Now Seth Jarvis is going to be gone for a little while. Did you see him fall into the net?
No.
Yeah, you could hear. I think I mentioned this last week. He broke his rib for sure. You could hear him like you heard that, and it was not pleasant. So, because they have the nets all like mic'd up and stuff like that, so you hear him go like, "Ooh," you're like, "Oh, he's
Yeah,
gonna be
I think
gone."
I saw just a clip of Chicklets on Instagram or something about that. They talked about it maybe. Um, I know you've already hammered this guy on Funny Face, but he's just so, oh God, he looks like fucking, he looks like he thinks he looks like Johnny Depp, and all his friends are like, dude, just because you grow a mustache and goatee, you're not fucking Johnny Depp.
Yeah, 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 man. He looks like he's got into the rum a little bit, you know.
Looks like his
Where's
mom got into
Sauvage
the rum when
cologne?
he was in her fucking belly.
I heard he's a fucking great guy. He's on Chicklets. He's super funny, dude. I listen to all the Chicklets episodes, and when he comes on, he's awesome, and he has his buddies. I heard he's a silly motherfucker, so I'm sure he wouldn't mind being made fun of a little bit too. Um,
Maybe not the fetal alcohol syndrome joke about his mother, but everything else would fly, I'm sure.
yeah, maybe, maybe not. Everything's good except for her. Leave her out of this. But I mean, just talk about the curse breakers for a second here. Quinn Hughes is just settling in Minnesota, and like I know he's gotten a couple of points, right? And he's got a goal and 2 assists in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. But I mean, just wait until he really finds his groove. This guy's gonna start lighting the lamp like crazy. He just got there, so I don't know. I see a lot more coming from curse breakers. Watch him climb the ranks. They're gonna be a tough team to beat.
Yeah, yeah.
Cuck Me If You Can versus Dolla Skrill. I love the fact that I didn't know he meant Cooch Me If You Can, and it's definitely you can't give me a KUC and expect me not to go cuck. Come on. Um, he falls on his face against Dolla Skrill. I mean, he was hoping he would say Dolla Chill, but he did not. Dolla Skrill gets 211 points, gets another W. Best team in the league from a points perspective. 28 points coming from the losing team's goaltending. Talk about them first. Cuck me if you can. 28 points from the goaltending. Not great. He only rolls really two goalies right now. And so some days, I mean, that's enough, but you're depending a lot on your skaters if you only have two guys in net, and you only got 145 points from his skaters. Thomas Harley with 20 points, and Mackenzie Weegar with 20 points as well. But if you look at the Cook Me If You Can, all four of his top skaters were defensemen.
Jesus.
John Carlson, Jackson Lacombe, Mackenzie Weegar, and Thomas Harley. So
It's got to be a
kind
tough look.
of yeah, kind of not the route you want to take.
No.
Talk about the winning team. This team stays hot. Oh, look at Joe Holfer shows up again. 50 points coming from the goaltending here. No help from Joel. But Linus Olmark with 27 points. Ottawa's playing well. And then 161 points coming from his skaters. Kaprizov leads the team where he should be with 25 points. Wyatt Johnson with 23. Cal McCarr with 22. Drake Batherson with 22. And then Jake Getzel with 20 as well. I mean, even Mira Heskinen had 18 points. Like this team, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys around the 20-point mark. This team is firing on all cylinders. 7-4. They're deadly. They're a deadly team.
Yeah, Crawl, you got to tip the cap to him. He's kind of like this league's version of Dunbar the Elder over in Triple G. Like, just always a unit team and just misses in the playoffs. I
Just
feel for the lad.
he's like King Joffrey though. Like nobody wants him to be the champ. I mean, we're never gonna hear
No,
the
no, no, zero people.
end.
He brings it upon himself for sure.
He's got just like these digs that just like he's like a permanent little brother dig from everybody. It's like shut
He's good
up.
at him. He's good at
He's
yeah.
good. He's good. I love we need this in the league. We need that. All right, last matchup. Chippendales versus Everybody Loves Raymond. This is a shootout. 234 to 220. Chippendales gets the win. Everybody Loves Raymond gets a tough loss. They're trying to mix it up, figure it out. Talk about the losing team. 54 points coming from the goaltending. Philip Gustafson with 22. 166 points from the skaters. 21 points from Verhage. David Pasta with 20. And then a lot of guys around like the 17, like 10 to 17 point range. So this was a loss by association. Everybody chipped in, not enough, but everybody did chip in. He just was matched up against the wrong team.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's tough sledding.
Yeah, I mean everybody. I mean, look at like even his goalies. Pretty much everybody got at least 10 points on his team. It's pretty
Yeah,
good.
that's crazy. Only one dude less than like or around 10. Yeah, Oliver Ekman Larson could have told you that, Tyler. Jesus Christ.
I wonder if he regrets that Austin Matthews trade though. He could have had Jack Eichel still. I mean, Eichel's out right now, so maybe he doesn't. But like Matthews is, and the Maple Leafs are like one of the worst teams in the league now.
Pretty crazy, huh?
So I think he's thanking the Lord that Jack Eichel went down, so he doesn't look like a complete fool.
Thank the Lord for not looking like a fool in fantasy hockey.
Yeah, every Sunday. All right, so talk about the winning team here. Chippendales matches a nice goalie performance, 47 points from his goalies, and then a lot of good skating, 187 points, 30 from Brad Marchand, 29 from Mikko Rantanen, 28 from Sebastian Aho, and 30 points or 23 points coming from Claude Giroux. That's a name I haven't said all season. Claude
Way
with a nice beard.
pronounced Clo.
Claude Giroux, same beard as Big Nate. If you look at Claude Giroux, they have the same beard. That's nice.
Take a look, see. It's loading. You can continue the show.
And just looking at, looks like I'm just looking at more fun
Very
faces.
similar beard to the gay. Can confirm.
I'm just looking at more of these faces, fun stuff. All right, so that does it for the matchup number 11. Thanks for sticking through that with us. We'll rip through the last part so we can get going here. Almost been an hour. So, Trojan Condom top performer of the week, Connor McDavid, who back-to-back weeks, 49 points from Connor McDavid, Team Curse Breakers, big win.
Yep.
Tampak's little bitch, John Tavares, Team Russia. He had 3 games started. He had 0 points. His team loses by 2. So if John Tavares does anything, an assist, if he gets a goal, he had 3 games to do it. Doesn't do anything. So John Tavares is your little bitch from Team Russia. Smooth move of the week. Big shout out to Curse Breakers. I'm not. This is an honorable mention. They almost won it because Wilga doesn't listen. But Curse Breakers with the Matt Boldy trade, 35 points from that trade. Matt Boldy with a big performance, or 32 points, something like that. But nice job, Matt Boldy and Curse Breakers. And then your winner, I have to give credit where credit is due. Wilga this week with his Monday moves, he picks up Brock Nelson with 20 points, and then Klimberg with 7. He wins by 2 points, and those two guys got 27 points for him. Kelly set it and forget it, pick it up Monday, and then leave it, and it worked for him. So great job, Wilga.
And shout out the cheese rat fucking sniped Klingberg from me. I looked at him one day, was gonna go get him the next, just based on like what my matchups needed. I wanted to keep one guy, drop him and he was gone. I was like, who the fuck took a fucking Sharks defenseman? Nobody likes the Sharks. Nobody likes Klingberg. Like, this guy, fuck you.
he's hearing all that media up there out in Sacramento. He hears all the Sharks media. He's like, oh, I'm hearing good things. He's not hearing shit. He just got lucky. Tom Cruise, Top Gun, your boy, Bang Bros, second one of the year. Big win for me. Needed all those points to beat UJC. That was a tough matchup. Your Pampers Poopy, Chanel Least Coast with 160.
Whoa.
And then the matchup number 12, we got Chippendales looks for revenge against me. So matchup number 12, we're doing the second round now. Interesting week with it being Christmas, very short, only two pickups allowed. Basically only 5 days we're going to be playing. Maybe only 4 days we're playing with no games these next couple of days. So Chippendales look for revenge. Nyes to a gunfight needs another W, and he's against Wilga, so that could be nice. Both 4-7 teams. LARPins has a tough matchup against a hot McDavid. So LARPins is going to need to bring out McKinnon versus McDavid there. Team Russia looks to beat you, JC. Do you think you're going to let Evan actually get a win? I think you're the only person.
Oh, I already have this year. He's on a 10-game losing streak, and I played him 11 weeks ago. So that's my fault.
Dude, you're the only team.
I was like the tune-up game for him. He gets all fucking false confident. Then the rest of the league just fucking runs him.
Yeah, seriously. So we'll see.
It's gonna be a good year. Fucking Russia.
I'm 1-0. It's gonna be nice. All right. Let's see here. 2, 6, and 5 teams go head to head. Chanel East Coast versus Cut Me If You Can. We'll see. That's going to be a tight matchup. Dolla Skrill looks to Dolla Kill against Parsons. Parsons wants him to Dolla Chill. Let's go. And then, so like I said, it's a short week, so we'll bounce out of here. John, thanks for jumping on, dude. I'll try to make sure this looks smooth for us. Appreciate it. Looking forward to the next Triple GFL episode.
It's being written as we speak, my friends. Thank you very much. Great show, great stuff. And if I don't hear from you, Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday.
Oh yeah, dude. Thanks. Merry Christmas. I'll see you. Hey, we'll get to Ronald Reagan, or we should try to get a roller session in when I'm back in town.
Let's pummel Joe until he agrees to let us shoot on him.
That'd be nice. Do you know if that rink's open at Ronald Reagan?
It's done. I don't know. Fuck, I cannot imagine that material that you just let any Joe schmoes in. Like that material, if you like spill water or soda on it or some shit, it gets under, creates all this mold and shit. So I just can't see them just leaving the door unlocked. I
Yeah.
hope they do for our sake, but I mean, it's too nice.
I mean, we would show up there and there's like broken bottles and like
Yeah,
people like having a bonfire in the middle of it and stuff like that. We can't have these like these Hessians, these skaters ruining our league.
connections. Forgot about that term.
All
Hey, on that note, I gotta go, my friend.
right,
Well
man.
time. See you,
Good to
bud.
see you.